Trees are often seen as symbols of life and endurance, providing air, shelter, and peace. Yet some trees conceal a darker side, a deadly arsenal of toxins developed over millennia. These are not the trees of childhood memories but nature's executioners, capable of inflicting pain, illness, or even death. From the Caribbean to Australia, these lethal trees remind us that nature is a realm of survival, not just beauty. Join me, BB1, as we uncover the stories and science behind the world's most poisonous trees. Prepare to see the forest in a new, more cautious light. On the sun-bleached shores of the Caribbean, where turquoise waves meet white sand, stands a tree both alluring and deadly, the manchineel, ominously known as the little apple of death. Its glossy leaves and inviting shade might tempt the unwary, but this tree is a master of deception. Every part of the manchineel is saturated with potent toxins, most notably forbol, a powerful irritant that can cause severe reactions on contact. The tree's bark, leaves, and even its roots are laced with these dangerous chemicals, making it hazardous to touch or even stand beneath. Its milky white sap, which seeps from any broken twig or leaf, can cause blistering burns and intense pain with just a single drop. Even brushing against the tree during a walk can be enough to trigger a reaction. Indigenous peoples, aware of its lethal properties, once used this sap to poison their arrow tips, turning the tree into a weapon for hunting and defense. Burning its wood is equally dangerous. The smoke released is so toxic it can blind, suffocate, or cause severe respiratory distress to anyone nearby. Even gathering firewood from a manchineel can be a fatal mistake. Even rainwater dripping from its leaves becomes poisonous, carrying the tree's toxins onto anything below. Skin contact with this water can result in severe blistering and painful rashes. The fruit, which looks like a small green apple and smells sweet, is perhaps the most deceptive part. A single bite can cause throat swelling, violent vomiting, and internal bleeding, sometimes with fatal consequences. For this reason, manchineel trees are often marked with warning signs or painted with red X's, a clear signal to keep your distance. Even inanimate objects aren't safe. Cars parked beneath its branches during rain can be damaged by the toxic runoff, their paint blistered and corroded. Yet some wildlife, like the Gorobo iguana, have evolved immunity and thrive among its branches. Their survival is a remarkable testament to the power of adaptation in nature. For humans, however, there is no such protection. The only safe way to interact with the manchineel is to avoid it entirely. The manchineel is a living chemical weapon, a stark reminder that in nature, appearances can be lethally deceiving. Its beauty hides a deadly secret. Its very existence challenges our assumptions about the natural world, reminding us that not all plants are harmless or safe to touch. The manchineel is a botanical pariah, shunned and isolated, to be admired only from a safe distance and never approached carelessly. In the wild, beauty and danger often grow side by side, and the manchineel is a striking example of this paradox. Respect the manchineel, heed the warnings, and remember, sometimes the most beautiful things in nature are also the most deadly. This is the world's most dangerous tree, a silent sentinel of the Caribbean, both fascinating and fearsome. In the wetlands of India and Southeast Asia, grows Cerbera odolum, the suicide tree. Its glossy leaves and fragrant flowers hide a deadly secret. Seeds packed with cerberin, a toxin that stops the heart. Just a small amount disrupts heart rhythms, causing cardiac arrest, often mistaken for a natural death. The poison is nearly undetectable, making it a tool for both suicide and murder, especially in Kerala, India. Even the sap can irritate skin, and every part of the plant is toxic. The tree's toxins evolved to protect its seeds from herbivores, ensuring survival. Its fruit floats, spreading the tree's lethal legacy along waterways. Cerbera odolum is a master of stealth and efficiency in the plant world. Its beauty is a fatal attraction, and its poison a silent killer. In nature, defense can be as subtle as it is deadly. The suicide tree is a chilling reminder of the power hidden in plain sight. Handle with extreme caution. Deep in Australia's rainforest lurks the gympie gympie, a plant infamous for its excruciating sting. Its heart-shaped leaves are covered in tiny, silica-tipped hairs that inject a potent neurotoxin. A mere brush against the plant embeds hundreds of these needles, causing pain described as burning acid and electric shock, lasting weeks or even months. Victims have reported pain so severe it drives some to desperation. Removing the hairs is nearly impossible. They break off and keep releasing venom. Even airborne hairs can cause respiratory distress. The Gympie-Gympie's extreme defense deters nearly all would-be herbivores. Scientists studying it wear full protective gear, treating it with utmost respect. This plant is a living minefield. One touch and you'll never forget it. The Gympie-Gympie is a testament to the lengths nature will go to defend itself. In the rainforest, even the softest leaf can be the most dangerous. Beware the silent agony of Australia's suicide plant. Across North America, poison oak lurks as a common but formidable foe, hiding in plain sight along trails, parks, and even backyards. Its presence is often underestimated, but for those who encounter it, the consequences can be memorable and miserable. The real danger of poison oak lies in urushiol, an oily allergen found in every part of the plant, from its leaves and stems to its roots. This invisible oil is so potent that even a minuscule amount less than a grain of salt can cause a reaction in most people. Just a tiny brush against the plant can trigger an intense, itchy rash, known as contact dermatitis, that can last for weeks. The skin erupts in blisters, swelling, and relentless itching, making daily life uncomfortable and sleep elusive. Urushiol is incredibly persistent, easily spreading via skin, clothing, pets, or tools. It can linger on surfaces for years, waiting to catch the unwary. Even a pet's fur or a forgotten jacket can become a source of exposure long after the initial contact. Burning poison oak is especially hazardous. Inhaling the smoke can cause severe, even life-threatening lung reactions. The airborne urushiol can inflame airways, leading to dangerous respiratory distress that requires immediate medical attention. For most, poison oak is a miserable inconvenience, but for some, it's a medical emergency. Severe allergic reactions can cause swelling of the face, eyes, or throat, and may require urgent care. Its appearance changes with the seasons, lush green in spring, red or orange in fall, making it hard to identify. The old saying, "Leaves of three, let it be," is a good rule, but not foolproof, as poison oak can blend in with harmless plants. Poison oak's chameleon nature catches many by surprise, especially those unfamiliar with its seasonal disguises or regional variations. Its defense is not a direct poison but a powerful allergen that tricks the immune system, turning the body's own defenses against itself in a dramatic overreaction. This plant is a master of stealth, thriving in plain sight, often camouflaged among other vegetation where it waits for an unsuspecting passerby. In the wild, even the most familiar plants can be dangerous, reminding us that nature's beauty sometimes hides a sting. Learn to recognize and avoid poison oak. It's a lesson your skin won't let you forget. Respect the itch and stay vigilant on every adventure outdoors. In the wetlands of eastern North America, poison sumac stands as the most potent member of the toxicodendron family. Its urushiol concentration is higher than poison oak or ivy, causing severe, rapid allergic reactions. A brush with its leaves or stems can result in intense rashes, swelling, and blistering, sometimes requiring medical treatment. Poison sumac's compound leaves and vibrant autumn colors make it deceptively beautiful. The danger is heightened in swamps, where people are less vigilant. Burning the plant releases urushiol into the air, risking life-threatening lung reactions. Its toxicity protects it from most animals, but for humans, it's a hidden hazard. Even indirect contact, via clothing or pets, can spread the misery. In the wild, the most severe reactions often come from our own immune system. Poison sumac is a lesson in the power of nature's allergens. Oleander, with its vibrant flowers, is a staple in gardens worldwide, but it's one of the most poisonous plants you'll encounter. Every part of the plant contains cardiac glycosides, targeting the heart with deadly precision. Even a single leaf can be fatal, especially to children or pets. The toxins remain potent even in dried leaves, and burning oleander releases dangerous fumes. There are tragic stories of accidental poisonings from using oleander branches to cook food. Contact with the sap can cause skin irritation and eye inflammation. Symptoms of poisoning include nausea, vomiting, irregular heartbeat, and potentially fatal cardiac arrest. Despite its danger, oleander's beauty and resilience make it a popular landscaping choice. Its bitter taste deters most animals, but a single bite can be deadly for humans. Oleander is a stark warning. Beauty in nature can hide lethal threats. Handle with gloves, and keep it away from children and animals. In the garden, danger sometimes blooms in plain sight. In the tangled mangrove forests of Southeast Asia and Australia, A remarkable tree stands guard along the muddy shores. Known as the milky mangrove, or more ominously, the blind-your-eye mangrove, this plant has evolved a powerful and unique defense, its milky latex sap. The sap is loaded with potent irritants that can cause severe blistering burns on human skin. If even a tiny drop finds its way into the eyes, it can trigger excruciating pain, temporary blindness, and in some cases even permanent loss of vision. This is not a tree to be handled carelessly. Local communities have learned to respect its dangers. When cutting wood or burning it for fuel, they take special precautions, as the smoke itself can carry toxic compounds that irritate the eyes and lungs, causing severe discomfort and respiratory distress. The tree's natural toxins don't stop at the sap. Its leaves and fruit are also laced with chemicals that can cause serious illness or poisoning if ingested by humans or animals. Even touching the leaves can sometimes cause skin irritation. Historically, people have harnessed this toxicity using the sap as a fish poison. By releasing it into tidal pools, they could stun fish, making them easy to collect, a testament to the sap's powerful effects on aquatic life. Yet, despite its dangers, the milky mangrove is a vital part of coastal ecosystems. Its roots stabilize shorelines, preventing erosion, and its tangled branches provide shelter and breeding grounds for countless marine species. Its potent toxicity acts as a shield, protecting it from hungry insects and herbivores. This allows the milky mangrove to thrive in some of the harshest, most saline environments on Earth, where few other trees can survive. The milky mangrove is a striking reminder that even the most essential players in an ecosystem can pose hidden dangers to humans. Its presence demands both respect and caution. In the dense, shadowy world of the mangroves, danger is often hidden in plain sight, camouflaged among the roots and leaves. Heed the warnings and keep your distance. This is a tree that should never be underestimated. Nature's defenses are as ingenious as they are dangerous, and the milky mangrove is a master of both. So next time you wander the seashore, remember, beware the blinding sap of the mangrove and marvel at the wild ingenuity of nature. We've explored a world where beauty and danger intertwine, where trees defend themselves with chemistry and cunning. These plants aren't evil, they're survivors, shaped by evolution's relentless pressures. Nature is powerful and indifferent to our safety. Caution and knowledge are our best defenses. Learn to identify and respect the plants around you, for your safety and that of others. If you enjoyed this journey, like and subscribe for more nature secrets. Stay curious, stay safe, and remember, in the wild,